Yeah. I'm so bad at this. Oh my goodness. How do we start? Well, where are we?
Phoenix, Arizona.
Phoenix, Arizona. And next stop is Burbank, which is where RLCS is. And all of the studios and other people and oh my goodness. But yeah, like I came from DFW and where'd you fly?
From Fort Lauderdale International, yeah.
So from Florida. And we found out we had a flight together, so this is findable, by the way.
Yeah.
He's not been on the channel before, so
Hey.
there you go. So yeah, we're gonna go talk about Rocket League for money.
I couldn't ask for a better opportunity, man.
I still can't believe this is happening.
Blade, I think it might be kind of more the other way around. And that's as much vlogging as I got to do this week. They really wanted to keep the set secret. They wanted to no secrets to get leaked out, you know. They wanted everyone to kind of have this wow moment the first time they saw it on stream. And so they being the production studio and Psyonix and Twitch and everything, always got kind of antsy anytime someone pulled a camera out around the set. And so with it being the first week and with really want to make a good impression and not wanting anyone to have any withholdings or any reservations about me, I was like, you know, let's just not even pull the camera out. Let's not give them any reason to think that I'm gonna be a problem. Honestly, moving forward though, I'm not sure how much vlogging I'm actually gonna be able to do. Vlogging in public is very, very different than vlogging like this, where you can see me here, I'm in my living room, and it's just me. And if someone else was here, I'd become very conscientious about it. And just the little bit I did with Findable on the plane, I was very sensitive. And there was a dude sitting right in front of us, and I knew he was listening to us, and I just felt like that was kind of awkward or whatever. It's probably more awkward for us than it was for him. But anyways, I know that that's not my skill set. I'm not sure that that's something that I'm gonna be able to develop. We'll see moving forward. The other issue is that when we're there, we're busy. We've got a lot of stuff going on, and there's not a lot of time just to kind of have a camera out. And if it was something that I was doing with my phone, maybe, which is kind of funny because I bought this camera so that I could do that, and now I have it, and I'm like, I don't know that this thing is a little bit too intrusive for that, you know, so maybe the point and shoot would have been a better idea. I was thinking about getting one that could like fit in my pocket, and I was like, no, I want a real camera, and now I'm like, maybe the one I fit in my pocket would have been a better idea. But it's whatever. I'm really enjoying this so far. It's just so much fun to have a big boy camera that can do all sorts of cool stuff. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm gonna keep taking the camera with, and now that I know that it's okay for me to take pictures of, you know, the set, and now that I know it's okay, so we'll see what happens. You know, I'll keep on taking the camera with me, and we'll see what I can document. I don't know what's gonna happen, but you know, maybe I'll just kind of post little snippets of videos of, you know, here's other people rehearsing or something, or maybe I'll be able to sneak a camera up on the desk and you'll kind of get the first person perspective of what do I see when I'm casting, you know. We'll see what happens moving forward. Any sort of behind the scenes stuff I do, I have to make sure that I get it approved and that I'm not saying anything or showing anything I shouldn't be showing. And you know, there could be any number of reasons for having any particular thing not out in public in a video. So you know, we'll see what happens. I don't know. I still don't know. Just to give a bit more perspective about my weekend, my goodness, it was an amazing experience. Just the whole, it's still kind of surreal. It still doesn't really feel like it actually happened. All the people I got to interact with were so cool, and so just, they loved esports and easy to get along with, and very talkative, which I'm not a super talkative person, you know, which is funny because that's all I do on these videos is talk. I tend to, in the group settings, be more quiet, be more introverted, become more kind of held back. And the fact that everyone else was like, hey, we want to talk a lot, and we're going to include WavePunk in our group, was so nice, because I was genuinely kind of concerned moving forward that I was going to not be able to expend this much social energy every weekend. And so it really, the fact that they just kind of drew me in and were okay with me being quiet from time to time really helped a lot. And the people I got to interact with were just so cool. Like we land, Carpet and I land, and we're standing there on the sidewalk of the airport, and it's a beautiful California day, and we're kind of wondering, Justin Delario's coming to pick us up, and we're wondering, what car is he gonna come in? Is he gonna come in like a limo, or is he gonna be like, you know, a family Corolla? You know, just like his daily driver car? We didn't know, you know, we didn't really care, but it was just kind of like, at this point, I have no idea how much of a red carpet treatment this is, so let's just kind of dream big, you know, whatever. We would have been fine with anything that had wheels and windows. But then this brand new Dodge Charger pulls up, and Justin Delario's in it. He's in the passenger seat, and there's a man dressed in all black in the driver's seat. And so my first thought is, it's a rental car and he has a chauffeur. That's cool. That's more fancy than I was expecting. And he gets out, and I shake his hand, he introduces himself, and the driver gets out too. Walks around and says, "Hi, I'm Luke from Psionics." And my friend was like, oh, no, you are not a driver. You are a very important person. Okay. If you've never met Luke, he's a very charismatic person. He like commands attention when he walks in the room, and he has this operatic voice that is like crystal clear. The Hoops update, fun fact, pretty sure I'm allowed to say this. The voice you hear doing all the Hoops stuff, the unbelievable and slam dunk and all that stuff when you score, that's Luke. So that's a cool tidbit. Anyways, he loves Rocket League. He absolutely loves Rocket League. And but just by talking to him for 5 seconds, that dude is so passionate about that game. But anyways, they get us, they put our stuff in the car, we get in the back seat, and Luke turns around, looks at us and says, "Welcome to the big leagues, boys." And it was just kind of one of those moments we just looked at each other and we're like, is this real life right now? Both Luke and Justin, super cool people, took us all over the place that day. Took us all over the place, showing us the studio, showing us various things. Yeah, helping us kind of get settled in our rooms and things, and they were awesome. But that experience of meeting someone that I had always kind of looked at from afar, and they had this kind of celebrity status, and I wanted to know who they are, I wanted to be friends with them, but had no access to them, and all of a sudden they're sitting there right in front of me at the same table as me, and we're joking and just enjoying each other's company. That experience just kind of kept happening the whole weekend, you know, with just different people, and the big, oh my goodness, like, Golden Boy. I didn't know what it was gonna be like with him. Like, I knew that he was gonna be there, and he was gonna be on the desk, and he was gonna be helping us. He was gonna be kind of part of the casting team, and I knew that he would be mentoring us in various ways and kind of showing us, giving us pointers and tips and things. But I didn't know if it was gonna be like he'd be there for rehearsals, he'd help us, and then he'd leave, or if it'd be like what it was, where basically he was the minute he was there, he met us for breakfast and did not leave us until that night when we all went to bed. And we spent so much time together just doing anything. Like, it wasn't just rehearsals and stuff, but he'd be like, "Hey, we're gonna go play Rocket League now," in the room. He'd be like, "Oh, I wanna come play Rocket League," you know, and it was so cool. Like, he wasn't just a mentor, he's like legitimately my friend now. Like, I've spent enough time with him and just talked about whatever, you know, and just enjoyed each other's company. I genuinely can say I think he's a friend, you know, and that's something I did not expect, but it means so much. Like, he took us all under his wing so sincerely and wants us, and is so interested in helping us become not just the best casters we can be, but the best people we can be, you know, and really being an influence in our lives. And that is something that was just such an unexpected blessing, something I did not anticipate going, something, you know, I kind of had hoped for, but in no way had expected, and was completely blown out of the water by just how big of an impact that has had and will hopefully continue to have on my life. So yeah, I can't say enough about him. So moving forward, we'll see what happens. We'll see if anything, I'll at least try to do a recap video like this on Tuesdays, where I kind of just talk about the weekend and the fun experiences I had, maybe tell some good stories. So yeah, stay tuned to the channel, like, comment, subscribe, all the good YouTuber stuff. See you guys later, bye.